Y'all, I am back with another video. Today I'm gonna be talking about my life experience after a BBL and answer some Q&A questions. And I'm gonna briefly talk about surgery day. So y'all, stay tuned. To you who are new to my channel and don't know me like at all, I had a BBL, which is a Brazilian butt lift, fat transfer. Either one, it's all the same thing. I am almost 3 months post-op in a couple days. My doctor was Dr. Hasan at Jolie Plastic Surgery. And now let's get into surgery day. Okay, so it's surgery day. My surgery was scheduled for 6:30 a.m. I had to be up by 5 a.m. Me and my best friend, we headed out about 5:30ish because Dr. Hasan, he doesn't do surgeries at Jolie Plastic Surgery. He does surgery at another surgical center, so we had to leave in enough time to make it there on time. Once we got to the surgery center, I signed in. I was his first surgery of the day, which I wanted to be the first surgery of the day. So I was the first surgery of the day. Once I signed in, they just called me straight to the back. My best friend was able to come to the back with me. So she came to the back with me. Once we got to the back, the nurse, the one that signed me in, she had took my blood pressure. But I was so excited, y'all. Like, I was just so excited to get a new body. Like, I'm finna get a new booty. I'm just too excited. So my blood pressure is like going up. So she had to keep checking it a couple times. But once it got right, then the anesthesiologist came in. He basically talked to you about your health, your family health, and just things like that. Tell you what he's going to do. Ask you, have you ever been put to sleep? Which I've never been put to sleep. That was my first time. So he asked me that. And once he was done, Dr. Hasan came in. He came in, marked me up, looked at my body, asked me questions, and then he asked me how did I want my body. And he basically already knew, because he was just like, you want a slim waist, no stomach, you know, hard booty. And I was like, you on point. Like, that's what I want. So after we did that, I had my gown on. I told my best friend bye. We'll see you later. And I had went to the back, and they put you in a little chair, like, well, a long thing you have to lay in, a bed, and they roll you to the back where they're gonna do the surgery at. I had to take off all my clothes, y'all. It was so cold in there. Like, it was freezing cold. So I'm up in there shivering, naked. They lay you down on a bed that's like this small. The bed is like tiny. Like, you know, you ever been to the gym and seen like a weight bench, like a small one? That's how it looked. So I had to sit on the weight bench. Well, sit on the weight bench. Sit on the table. And they strapped me down. They strapped me down. They put like some stuff all on my body. I guess to like help with like infections and stuff like that. So they put some stuff all on my body. And then the anesthesiologist was getting ready to put the IV in my hand. But as he was doing it, I'm like rushing him, like, hurry up because I'm cold. So he was doing it, and 1, 2, 3, I was out. I don't remember nothing after that. But once I woke up, I'm like looking around, like, okay, where I'm at. The nurse lady was asking me, was I okay? She was really sweet. I told her, yes, I'm fine. And all I remember is just going back to sleep. So I went back to sleep for a little bit. And then when I woke back up, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. So I had asked for my friend. My friend was still there. Once the lady put me in a wheelchair, she rolled me out, and my friend called the Uber, and we went back to the hotel. So that was surgery day for me, y'all. It was definitely an exciting experience. It was my first ever surgery, being put to sleep. So yeah, I had a good experience with that. I'm not gonna lie. But life after the BBL. Let's talk about that now. Okay, so many people who don't know too much about this surgery, haven't had this surgery yet, really think it's just like a quick and easy and simple surgery. Like, you just get off the table, we wake up, and you know, we fine and we looking good, and that's it. But that's definitely not how it goes. Once you get home, like, if you're a independent type of person, it could be like really like emotional and kind of like just depressing and draining, because you have to have help with everything. I mean, you have to have help getting out the bed, you have to have help putting on your garment, you have to have help with basically just everything. And if you're not used to that, then it could really be just like emotional, because you have to lay one way all day long. You have to lay on your stomach, you can't lay on your side, you can't lay on your butt, you can't get up and just enjoy things. Like, you're basically just in the house, and that's really depressing. So that is something just to know after the surgery. Attention, the attention is crazy. Like, so like attention is mad crazy. So you will have dudes be like, damn, look at that ass. Bro, you see that ass? Like, you see that? Like, you gonna have all of that. Like, that attention is real. You will have people like who she thinks she is? Like, hating. You will have haters. You're gonna have haters. They will come. You will have the whole, she got surgery, I'm natural type of war thing going on, which it don't even really matter. Like, how you look is your business. But anyway, you would have that going on. When you're out in public, it's really like all eyes on you. Like, all eyes on you. So you have to make sure that, you know, like, your friends are your friends. The people that you hang with really like fuck with you, because, you know, people can get jealous behind the smallest things. And if you're getting most of the attention, or, you know, then, or they feel like because they don't look like you, they feel some type of way, then, you know, all stuff like that is real. So just be aware of those type of things, because they may occur, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. Like, shopping, y'all, I used to hate trying on clothes. Like, nothing would fit me right how I wanted to. You know, my gut would be hanging out on my clothes. Like, I used to hate trying on clothes. But now, you can't keep me out the stove. I love trying on clothes, y'all. I can wear a small. Like, I haven't worn no small and probably never. But I can wear a small in clothes, y'all. I love trying on clothes. I love going to the store and just put on me a little outfit and be like, woo, you look good, girl. Like, it just really helps, you know, bring that confidence. Like, that's really why, you know, like, I kind of got surgery. Like, I just know, like, I'm bad. Like, and you can't tell me that I'm not. And I love trying on clothes. So if you're a person that, you know, really didn't like trying on clothes then, and, you know, didn't really have no clothes, once you got surgery, you gonna love trying on clothes. So that's definitely, you know, an enjoyable thing, an enjoyable moment, something that I love to do now. Before we get into the Q&A questions, I'm going to answer this question that somebody asked me. I got asked, why did I decide to share my journey and just tell people that I got surgery? And my answer to that is, I told people that I had surgery because I wanted to be real. Like, I wanted to be real people, because I would see girls on Instagram and they'd be like, oh, I want to look like this when I'm this age, or I want to look like this when I'm this age. And, you know, the whole time the girl had surgery, and, you know, you in the gym trying to work hard for something that somebody sat on the table for. Like, you know, so I just wanted to be that person that was real enough to tell people, you know, that I had surgery, because it's not a bad thing. Like, it's not a bad thing. It's not nothing to be ashamed of or nothing like that. Because you can get great results in the gym. You can get great results with surgery, and you can do both. I was a person that did both. I lost 30 pounds before I even had surgery. So I just want to be real with people. I wanted people to actually see a real journey, and I just didn't want to be fake. And some people like to keep their journeys private, which is cool. You know, not everybody wants to be an open book, so they have that right to keep their stuff private. I just didn't like the people that lied to people, you know, put on the waist trainer and be like, I got this body because I wore this waist trainer, or I drank this tea, and you know that's not how you got your body like that. So that's why I decided to share my journey, because I wanted to be real with y'all and let y'all know that Dr. Hasan made me fine. And I'm only gonna give her a Q&A on Instagram, and I'm just about to answer some questions that was asked. Tips before surgery. Be prepared mentally to not be able to help yourself. It is an emotional roller coaster. I cried so many times, mainly because I felt helpless. Hire a nurse. I didn't hire a nurse. Luckily, my friend hired a nurse, and I ended up needing a nurse more than my friend needed the nurse. So, hire you a nurse. I'm thankful that she hired a nurse. Trust the process, because you will not look like everybody else. You would just not look like all these Instagram models real quickly. You know, you have to trust the process, because it's definitely a process. Actually going under is like the least of the worries. It's really like the recovery, because the recovery process is so much hell. How much was my surgery? My surgery was like $6K. It was $5,500 plus a $550 cell saver. That's just surgery part. That's not including hotel, flight, and all that. Did you get a drain? No, Dr. Hasan did not give me a drain. He does give some people a drain, but he didn't give me a drain. How was the ride back home, and how is not staying in a recovery house? Was it harder? Or my flight back home wasn't that bad. From Miami to Houston was like 2 hours. I did sit on my butt because they did not care about that paper. So I did sit on my butt, but I mean, it wasn't that bad. I didn't want to stay in a recovery house just because, like, I didn't know them people, so I didn't want to stay in a recovery house. Stay in a hotel. It wasn't hard. It was easier. Just bring people that you know, hire a nurse, stay 3 days, and you'll be okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was your pain? My pain was a 10, especially my first like 3 days. Like, I was draining so bad. I was bleeding so bad. I passed out. Like, my pain was bad. But like my friend, her, like, she wasn't as bad off as me as far as like bleeding. I think her stitching closed like maybe day 2. I was still bleeding everywhere. So everybody is different. Don't expect your journey to be the same as the next person. When can you start sitting on your butt? Dr. Hasan recommended me to sit on my butt at 8 weeks. Did I follow that? No, I'm not gonna lie. I sat on my butt earlier. I can't remember exactly when I sat on my butt, but I started sitting on my butt earlier. Like early, I couldn't take that. What made you want a BBL? Well, like I said, I really just, like, I just wanted to be fine. Like, I want to be fine. I just wanted it for myself, and basically, I just wanted it. Is the recovery that bad, and what do you mean by you were worse than your friend? Okay, well, basically, that was to my previous answer. Recovery was that bad for me because I was bleeding so much. It wasn't so much that my butt was in pain or my hips. It really was like my stomach. Because Dr. Hasan is so aggressive with lipo. Like, he's so aggressive with lipo. So my lower stomach was hurting so bad. I could barely get up. Could go to the restroom. Like, I kept passing out. And it was crazy. What should I have in my recovery bag? I have a video, you know, what I packed for my flight, so y'all can check out that video if you want to know what you need to have in your recovery bag. What all did you get done? I got a BBL. They took fat from my stomach, my back, my flanks, and they put it in my butt and my hips. When are you gonna drop another YouTube video? Tonight, sis. Does the drainage massages hurt like hell? Yes. The drainage massage, when they like doing this, making the fluid, ooh, that stuff was hurting. But I did not take a perk or nothing before. No, I didn't take no medicine before I got my massage. But those massages do hurt. So you really not sitting on your bottom. I sat on my bottom. I'm not even gonna lie. Did Hasan give you what you asked for? And did he do whatever he thought was right? Hasan did give me what I asked for, and every doctor has like a signature look. So like all Hasan dolls basically kind of look the same. I mean, you're gonna be able to tell like she went to Hasan, she went to Harry, she went to this doctor. Like you're gonna be able to know because kind of every doctor have like a signature look. Like my friend got a chef booty, I got a heart booty. So like you're gonna be able to tell like some differences, you know, and you will know kind of who went to what doctor. How bad was the pain? My pain was hell the first few days. How often did you get massages since you've been home? Since I've been home, I only had one massage, and that's kind of the reason probably why my stomach look how it look. It's not as flat as it could be. I don't really wear my garment like I should because I need a new one. So that has a lot to do with your process and recovering with your body. Is your butt soft? Yes, my butt is soft right now. No questions, but I'm a future Hasan doll, and I must say you look bomb as fuck. Thank you, sis. You too. Did they make you get a nurse after surgery? No, they did not make me get a nurse after surgery, but my friend doctor, they said she had to get a nurse after surgery. So she ended up getting a nurse, which I should have got a nurse. Do you regret the surgery? No, not at all. What was the worst part? The first few days was the worst part because I just couldn't help myself, and I did not like that at all. What did you ask the doctor for? Like, what were your goals for your results? I really just wanted a big booty. Like my daddy, he was like, you don't need to get no big old butt. But I wanted a big booty, so I wanted a big old booty, a flat stomach, and I wanted a tiny waist. Which over time, once I get back in my garment, start wearing my boards and stuff properly, then my waist will get smaller. So that is all for the Q&A questions. Thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss the next video.